it started because we were going to have the Tokyo to New York Festival in April of 2020. And it was, I think, over 20 premieres and 12 performers over a 2-week period. Of course, that was canceled. And then I was stuck here in Tokyo because all the flights had been canceled. So I'm sitting around with nothing to do and was trying to figure out something to do, something to keep me motivated. And then I thought, oh, maybe later in the summer, things in Tokyo will be a little bit better. We could have a live concert. So I reserved the hall at Tokyo Concert Lab. And then it turned out, of course, that there would be almost impossible to have a live concert with audience. So I thought, oh, so what can we... I still wanted to do the music, at least some of it. And I thought, well, so many musicians in New York and in Tokyo, especially New York, there is no work for performers. Teachers are still working some, but performers and composers, there is no work, and there won't be any work for quite some time. So I thought, well, why not do the concert without an audience, record the pieces, and have it as a benefit concert. And then I thought, a couple of composers wrote me short pieces that they wrote during this pandemic. I thought, oh, I'm going to ask some other composers to write short pieces. And I thought of, oh, this is our time, and these are short musical moments. I came up with the idea of the title of the benefit concert, Moments in This Time. And I thought maybe 10 or 15 composers would send me pieces, but over 40 sent them.
40,
and
yeah.
Over 40, and they're everything from 1 minute to 8 minutes. I thought they were all going to be 1 minute, but it got much bigger, which was fine. And there were everything from a 10-year-old, a 12-year-old, a 10-year-old boy in New York, a 12-year-old girl here, a 16-year-old girl in China who studies with a professor in New York, a 17-year-old high school student here in Tokyo, and those pieces are every bit as good as the pieces from the older composers. There's Tango Nuevo, there's jazz-inspired pieces, there's pieces by university professors, there's pieces, abstract pieces that sound like movie music, some pieces by composers who've won Latin Grammy Awards and Grammy Awards. So it's a real mix of ages. I think the oldest composer is in his 70s. So a real mix of ages and styles. And so I was really happy and surprised by all the pieces. So I was very excited that could come together as one concert. And the funds that we raised will be shared with organizations in New York and in Tokyo to help performers and composers that have been negatively affected by the pandemic. Because of the concert, the festival, the instrumentation, I kept some of it. Of course, there's solo clarinet pieces, clarinet and piano, clarinet and mandolin pieces, one clarinet and shakuhachi, one clarinet and shamisen piece.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
Thank you for having me in the concert.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. Clarinet and mandolin is a great combination, as we know from all of our other pieces we played.
Okay.
Yeah.